Hey guys. Hello. Just thought I would, why not pop on? How are we all? Do you just love African Tetris? Been a busy day, has it, Glenn? Give these a little treat, like little piranhas when they feed. Nice quiet evening. Nice quiet Friday. Doing absolutely nothing but fish maintenance. Today I've spent most of the day getting my water ready for my shrimp tanks and to change the soft water tanks, my tetra tanks, my black water tanks really. My softer water species. It's a nice feeling though, Glenn, but when you get that many shrimp, but it can be stressful when you're dripping. I've done 7. That was a nightmare, to be honest. Trying to be real big and hard and that. It didn't work for me, I overspilt, so. Here's something you should always have in your tanks for fish or shrimp. Catappa leaves. Alright, Keith. Yes, you can salt dip shrimp, but in a very low solution. Don't do it too strong, and don't go for over 30 seconds. Oh, there you go, Glenn. 20-30 seconds, but I wouldn't go over 30. Yeah, they are. Yeah, Jeff. I love my Congos. I've got yellowtail Congos in there and another species of Congo which last name is Longapenis. But I don't know the first name because I can't remember what it was in the store when I bought them. This is good. I can see chat on my TV, but I can talk to you on the phone. I don't even have to move off my bed. Yeah, Glenn got a nice big order yesterday. He did a nice deal. I got a good deal as well for my boas. Got a new phone, so I swapped it for my old phone. Deal. Congos. There was actually giving eggs. I put some spawning mops in there with underneath, rather than having wool underneath. I just had the spawning mop to the top with the cork floating, and I attached Java moss, and I used to have Java moss floating islands, and they did actually flick and lay eggs, but you've got to be super fast to get to them. Like, as I said, they're like piranhas for eating. But it's something I'm going to have a go at breeding. I have a raw water I can mimic rainy season, dropping pH, which often triggers. I can do all them things. But I like using that and having access to our raw water in my room, because I can literally keep any fish species I want, be it hard water, soft water, in between water. Right, they're funny because they're adhesive while they're stuck. They're very similar to curry eggs. They lose that stickiness after they've been stuck. If you don't get them within a minute, I'd say, they lose that tackiness. So you can just gently touch with your finger or a paintbrush and just remove them. But they're so delicate. It's mad how eggs start sticky. Curry eggs are. You can roll them up the glass and they still stay on the glass. With goldfish I used to start and then work up the salinity. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Now what you need to do, Glenn, is drop some more videos every day of the week, then you get more views. You've got loads of videos, crack on. So I need some content to watch. I'm sure she's getting ready to spawn. That's definitely a female. You want to get people off with so many sometimes. I get scared off because there's not enough. Well, you all need to start posting lots more content. Yeah, then I think this baby's under because she's been very protective of that gap under there. Right there. There. And she's made one here as well. So we shall see. I've not seen Fry yet, but I've seen a pair pairing up. Oh, sorry about this zoom. I will get. Is there another way you can zoom? No. Fish all gone. I thought about it. I mean, I was watching some guy do maintenance, sit till 5 Craig, lovely guy, he is an Aussie guy, but I love it. I was watching him do tank maintenance. What a lovely bunch of people and Aussies are. Well, so far anyways. Yeah, I just like that, stuff like that, I could watch all day. I like to see how others do it. I can improve something. Say I do a system of some sort, the same, but I can modify it or tweak it a little, I will. And you learn so much from it. No, Glenn, there's no need for that. There's nothing wrong with your editing. That's just been faddy daddy. Yeah, of course you could make it better, but we don't want better, we just want play. Thing is, I do a live every day. I don't know what to say a lot. I mean, I find it easy when the numbers are low. Yeah, but yeah, definitely watch hours, yeah, definitely. I didn't teach you your room management stuff, I just helped you, you taught yourself. You just listened. Things don't always work for me, but then you could modify something better than what I had it. I don't think I can get my room any better, but I'm sure there is. Oh, it's the light from this. There we go. Yeah, me too, Jeff. I'll be honest with Glenn knows, anyways. I don't really leave the house. I don't talk to people apart from my partner, my wife, my brother-in-law, and my kids. So I don't socialise. So this for me is an escape. It's been a blessing, and to see people falling out and whatnot, which it happens anyways. That's just life. We can't all be on the same page, can we? It is what it is. We just move forward. But for me, the part I like is the interaction. I will do keep once I've got my 5 tanks up and running. I just need to move my terrariums. I need to find if anybody wants any vampire crabs. Fish is my therapy. Most definitely. Better than any shrink I've ever met, fish. And I've met a lot. Watching this on the TV, the video quality is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Through my phone it looks crisp. I'm sure on another phone it looks alright, but on the TV it looks terrible. You don't need to start a good colony with 10 shrimp, you can start a good colony with 2 or 3 shrimp. But what you've got to have most of all with shrimp is patience. It takes time. It's not a long gestation period. We're talking 28 to 35 days from the eggs from start to finish. I'm up in one of the orange base bowls I've got. Nails the female blue bowl what I've got, because some of the babies, I get some nice galaxies. If you was in the UK, Jeff, I'd shout you to a dozen being 12. I've my normal bruschetta bred as well. I've got babies, I've found them this morning. So I've got albino and normal. Just happens the normal phase bruschettas I had got absolutely beaten to death, near enough, by the albinos. But at first they paired up, an albino paired with a normal. The first lot of babies was 50-50 albino and normal, and all the normals in the first lot got eaten by the albinos. They must have, because they vanished. So since then, I think I'm on clutch number 11 now of eggs. You want to see a nice, I'll have to be quiet because my wife's in bed, but you want to see it, and if it's out, I'll show you a nice Mallee poultry. I've got some poultries as well, Keith. Bred by me. Can you see that very dark one? I bred all them. I'm just looking to see if I can find. There's the credentials. There you are. There you are, Keith. Okay. There she is. That's a Mallee Pelvochromis Pulcher Mallee. I just need to get a male. No, she's gone. Rainbow fish. The cat's terrorising the tripod, so that's why, if you're wondering why it's gone all over. All these corridors stay by F4 generation. I bred all these myself. I think I bred. How many did I sell? 320. And I kept 10 of the best ones back. Yeah, it's simple but effective, Keith. That's my rainbows tank. It's a low boy tank, it's long, but it's low. I've got all my tall plants at the back and in the middles and to the edges, both sides, this side and this side. Keith, if you're willing to travel to, well, I've got four poultures, all adults ready to breed, you can have them. I didn't know I had a planting style. I see it like a breeder. I need access to clean. I don't like, if you build up plants, I find you can't. I know dirt is good, but I've got OCD when it comes to my tanks. I like to fuddy-duddy about with them, let's say. Or I like to go to them and take out horrible little pest snails. Come on. I think in general, blend custom tanks. Oh, sorry Jeff, let me go back to the chat. Beautiful aquarium, I'd love to get a low boy for my shellies. All my shellies are in low boys, Jeff. I do, low boys are the future. These are opti white fronts, that's why they look so crystal clear. For lighting I have a higher, and then above it for extra lighting at the back to boost the root stem plants. I have two security lights, and then I have, oh, then up here I've got, you might be able to see some tiny fry in there, rainbow babies. This tank's empty apart from fry, accidental fry. There's one at the top. There we are. Baby rainbow. Pseudimogul furcatus. yellow forktail. Possibly cave. Good question. Just glance at surface exchange goes higher percentage. Where surface, I think it makes significant difference. Yeah. Big amount of shrimp in there. Here's a terrarium. It's all live plants. It's my jungle. This is all going to Glen. All these plants, bromeliads, lots and lots of ficus, lots and lots and lots of pothos. The pothos grows down all the way into my tanks. I love some pothos in the tank. Right, let's go right now. Test it, Keith. It'll be interesting to see the outcome. You ask Glenn, Keith, what I'm like for testing stuff. I've tested most of Glenn's products. Not for free, obviously. Just special price. But yeah, just a nice simple chat with 4 or 5 guys, all into the same thing, all wanting to achieve the same thing, which at the end of the day is a tank what sees to itself and runs like a dream. See you again, Jeff. That's what I like it there. Proper science. None of that bull beep. Knowledge is the key. Knowledge is power when it comes to aquatics. Every day you learn something different, literally. Anyone thinks they know it all? Doesn't. Tends to be the know-it-alls, what are the ones that know the least? Hey, it's me, I've got 1 fish tank. Right. Fish North. Oh, I've got Fish Northwest. Hello. Hello, my man. I watched your video earlier of your fish room. Them tubs you use, I used to use them for fish fry, really useful boxes. Solid as a rock they are, and for keeping fish in fry especially, they're really good. So his name's Paul. But yeah, your video was brilliant. Your fish look stunning. Absolutely stunning. I also love it when you call your tanks South American. I think all his tanks are South American. You're gonna love northern people here. How can anyone not want Congo tetras though? Look what they turn into. That's not a Congo, that's a Congo tetra. yellowtail Congo tetras. Still getting used to this. Has anyone got the S24 and the zoom? Another way of doing the zoom because it's so sensitive. I hope you're well, Paul. I also noticed in your video you collect hats like me. I don't miss a thing. Another little hobby of mine. Liz. Cara. That's a mouthful, that, Jeff. Even for me. Later Cara, Araguia. God, I love a bit of Latin. Yeah, you like me, mate. I'm the same with caps. It all started in the 90s when I thought I was a big boy. My first hat was a Chicago Bulls Michael Jordan one. I was so happy I got it. I saved forever to get that. This looked like you spelled it right to me. But if anyone wants to drive across to Hull, I'll have some tanks going soon. Because I think I've decided I'm going to order some custom tanks. Do like one long tank in sections, run it off one system. What's that, Keith? I'll show you, Keith. You'll see in a second. 1 second. The low boy tanks, but these are only 30 centimetres deep. But the 900 long. There'll be 2 of them available. Basically very similar to these, although these are 450 deep. 900 long, but 450 deep these. But yeah, them ones. Again, the front of the glass is Opti white, as you can see, with no green silicone. And that's it on that one. Homemade lids, can't beat them. I have a fog misting system on this as well. When you set them to a timer, so mist comes in. That's all for my vampire crabs. But yeah, I believe the 900 by 300 by 300. Once I've got a melt empty, you welcome to them. Hey Charlotte. Be perfect for carpet implants, 100%. Especially this time. I love this. I got it through Glen. It could come on mats. You just submerge the mat and I only put a little piece in, it started growing out already. I've done one either side. And it's finally starting to, definitely don't need CO2 for carpet implants, just a good nutrient base. And you'll tend to find where it's deeper they'll grow better. That's my method. Where it's shallower they tend to not grow, which makes sense. Charlotte's in the house. Yeah, they'll be going free to a good home, and possibly this one. That's a 55 litre cube. This has got my Crebensis in. They just fight with each other. Just constantly fight. Turns out they're all female. Glenn's your man if you want plants. Glenn, if you can get enough of it, Glenn can do a plant order. All Pond Solutions light. Yep, and here, Keith. And over there. They're the best lights. Look how they grow red root floaters. Look how the tiny there was green earlier. That's done with what do we call it? A cheap light. Well, they are cheap. And there's my fancy bowlers. Having their algae. Some money's worth in that tank with just 6 shrimp. There's some leopard shrimp, leopard ramsons. You can get the check. I knocked about. What actually went in the tank? I've had a few lights drop off. I don't like, Glenn, if you've got blue lights, you get algae. All my tanks with algae and I've got the blues, what I can't control. The Hygge one that I bought, I thought it was snazzy. You can't turn the colours off on it. I hate blue light. Blue light is your enemy. And those what think it looks nice at night. Welcome to the world of Blackbeard. Oh, there's one of Glenn's shrimp. Nice red fire. There's me. I've got lots of rabbit snails in here. There is a Nanochromis pyrrhulis in there. You might see her. You can just see her head. She's very shy. It's a Nanochromis pyrrhulis. It's East African rocker cribensis. Looks nothing like a cribensis either. It's more like a dolphin fish. Yeah, green. The only algae I've found it grows on mine is makes green mold, so it's perfect for my shrimp tanks. Yeah, it was indeed. I've got loads of rabbit snails, loads and loads, Jeff. I have them scattered all over. I love snails. Snails are friends. Because anyone eating food what gets to the bottom, what's lucky enough to reach the bottom, snails clean up. That's why I have shrimp in most tanks as well, apart from my African cichlids, because they like the taste of them. Bloody hell, I've got 8 people on. Hello, Richard. Just getting my suitcase ready to go on my private plane again. Not private jet, my private plane. Best snails for shrimp, rabbits, or ramsons. But then if it's soft water, I've tried keeping rabbits alive in soft water. It just slowly killed them. The shells went shocking. But snails in my these tanks, the snails are everywhere. But for instance, I had a pleco in here. Look at the green ones. I took the pleco out 2 days ago. Look at the colours on that light. Look at all the algae growing on the rock. Let's test some of Glenn's colour granules out. GB shrimp available at gbshrimp.co.uk. Let's see how these go. Little textures like them. I've never kept mystery snails. I mean, it was only the last few years mystery snails become legal to own again in the UK, Jeff. There was banned. I like these sababas up front bit. definitely. GB shrimp, colour granules. I also have GB shrimp, catfish pellets, good for these are my go-to for any bottom dwelling fish. Love these, absolutely love them. Plecos, anything. But these I can actually push up in my finger and fry. It turns into a powder for fry. So they're very what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, cheers, Kaz. Little planted havens. Yeah, check out GB Shrimp. Speak to Glenn, Paul. But food-wise, this tabmin, this, it's just the biz. I swear by it. And it doesn't pollute the water because it's bio something food, so it doesn't produce much ammonia waste. Same with this flake food. I like the bioactive tetramin flake. For my plecos, unfortunately it's very expensive, but they love the Nova Pleco. I like collecting fish foods as well, if you haven't noticed. Is there a minimum order to get your logo on? Was that too, Keith? Yeah, good evening, Kaz. Oh, I've got that new one though. I didn't think I'd get anyone on. Here's what I make. Here's a baby food I also make up. It's this is pico baby shrimp food. Then I put it into a pot, mix it with water. Then I'm left with that. You can see that, but watch this. Watch this. Syringe it up like that. Get it set, get it ready. Get it set, get it ready. And dunk. And you get that, but watch them go crazy for it. Glenn also sells this food. It's designed for shrimp, but I've raised fry on it. This is what these eat if they don't get baby bran, which is just about ready. So first feed tomorrow will be baby bran shrimp. You know, I love your foods, Glenn. I've had my rainbow's blue shrimp up food, yeah? I mean, you just... so many ways to... If I don't have bran available, I always think like a fish. Well, if it can't get in its mouth, how's it going to eat it? If it's this pico newborn, it's like... It comes out like this. It comes out like this. Like a powder. Just add a bit of water, square it in your food. But it smells like, yeah, which the fish love. I've never been successful with first bites. Waste of money. You don't get enough bang for your buck. You want a tub full of it. But I've made that. I've also got my own food, baby food made, which is here. That's mixed decapsulated bran shrimp eggs, shrimp food, crushed pellets. I blended it all to a powder and I sieved it. But the rainbow fish managed to eat it. So for rainbow fish fry, I didn't realise how small rainbow fish are, babies. Yeah, it's like a coral food, I guess. But as you can see, they all get some. There's only one breeding pair. All these fish come from two fish. It's unreal. And yeah, the tank's absolutely brimmed with them. The little family started in that corner. Little ones there as well. Let me catch up on the chat. Let's see where we're at. They're prolific. You think shrimp are easy? Some fish are even easier. Do you know? I don't. 99% of the time, I don't plan to breed fish. I must just hit the nail on the head and get the conditions right. But these, anyone could breed these. Anybody. Absolutely anybody, because they're just prolific. Don't you just love fish? It's mad that I move just a little bit and they all just dart down. Scared little fishes. Hey up, God. I hope you're alright, mate. Any fry up to now I've fed Pico, Glenn, fish fry love. Pico's so finely done that it fits in all mouths, and the smell, it's got that very fishy, shrimpy smell. So the minute it's in the water, I'd like on it. I'll even attempt to show you my adult Congos. Eat it. Not just little fish. I'll put a bit in here. There you are, watch. If he does a lightly skim, Kaz, I want in because no, I cash my points in. Yeah, he does a point scheme. You've probably got loads of points you don't know about, Kaz. You don't need baby foods half the time. Half of the foods what you use, you just crush it up. But yeah, the tetrads have them in. Such a good food. So that's the word, versatile. Because not just the bottom species eat it, you can actually snap them in half real easy, drop half to the bottom, so your corridorus, catfish, plecos, shrimp, snails get a bit, and then the rest you can just drop in the top, and the top dwelling fish get it. I do like, I'm fussy on fish foods. I've spent so much money and wasted money, especially on them big tubs, and I've put the food in and I just don't entertain it. It's like, there's another £27 down the drain. I mean, this hobby is self-sustaining for me, profit-wise. But now and again I have to plough my own money into it. Not money I've saved from sales and stuff. Oh, Kaz, sorry about your shrimp. I did actually mean to message you, but I've just got a new phone, so I've just spent the day doing that smart switch over. but your shrimp will be getting posted out on Monday for Tuesday delivery. I haven't forgot. Same goes for Charlotte. If Charlotte's still about, your stuff will be getting posted out on Monday. I'll send you the tracking details once I've posted. I haven't forgot, I get in a tears was with myself. I went away for a little break, come back and didn't realise how much clothes I wear. I was playing catch up trying to do laundry. Does anybody else get the sweats from doing a live stream? Or is that just me? It took me 2 years, Jeff, but I am self-sustaining now. I mean, I don't just keep fish. I'll give you a few examples now. Excuse the floor if it's dirty. But I'll show you some funky looking isopods. Oh, there's a few stray ones in there. These are yellow zebras. Pillbugs. Again, these make me money. Again, I have 47 different species. So easy to ship, and the money I get from these, when I sell them that is, I used to buy my fish. The money I sell my shrimp for, I used to buy shrimp food, soils. I won't go through any more of these. I don't want to bore anyone with unnecessary content. This tank is I can never get them in the right light. I wonder if I bring the light forward because there's such a stunning fish. Isopods are a good little sad, a good little key. That's something you should look into because they don't take up much space. I mean, I've got 44 species, and they're so even easier to ship than shrimp. Oh, dead apple snail smell. That's dead snail smells, Charlotte. Absolutely horrible. This is one of my favourite tanks, obviously. I can imagine that. Kaz, there's a massive market, beginner shrimp, beginner fish, I think. Yeah, there is a big market for isopods. Glenn knows, that's why we jumped in on it. But every single species I bought, I've gone from having 10 in there to some of them is thousands. But just another little sad. Got to keep that money train rolling. Is my water ready? This is my soft water. And then in here, that's my wastewater bucket on wheels. That goes all the way up there, wastewater. Then goes out and out the window down to the drain. I have my TDS meter here. My RO water comes from over there through here. This is my TDS meter. So when there's obviously a bit of stagnant water in it, so it's giving a reading of 8. It should be 000. So that tells me when I need to clean my chambers out. Water tests by the thousands. Shrimp tanks. Here's my hard water tank. And these are just dustbins. That's my water inlet. That white thing there, that's a dechlorinator. So my tap water comes straight through that and gets filtered out a little bit. And I have an HMA filter outside as well. So I went all in on it. I don't use prime anymore. I don't use much chemicals. The only chemicals I use are probably that liquid, any form of liquid katapa. Brings out your colours in your fish, especially your South American tetras and all that. The glow when you add a bit of this. And for my African cichlids, my shellies, I add a small dosage of cichlid trace just to get the iron and whatnot, because for some reason it just makes them breed. But I need TDS. I got that from America. It comes from America. It was actually cheaper to get from America than it was in England, which I found bizarre. Is that vulvic and human? Yeah, it's Keith. But for vulvic and humic, I use Iste black water. It's like black tar. It's a water softener. It's got vitamins in it. It also contains natural plant hormone, tannin acid. But yeah, that's my go-to stuff. I'm having good success with that. Really good success. Things have improved since I've been adding it to certain tanks, that's for sure. Ooh, 11 people. Is that good for neos? Yeah, I don't see why not. Any vulvic acid's good for neos. Hello, Craig, me old mucker. G'day, mate. He comes from a land down under. Greg was streaming, I was listening to him, watching him. I love your streams, Greg. You're a down to earth. You're what is known as salt of the earth kind of person. Just doing your maintenance and streaming it live. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I love it, mate. And your tanks are pristine. Craig knows his stuff, guys. Look, the kamikaze kitty is now out the room. The door is closed because if it wasn't, it would jump in my tank then. He went for a swim already. But yeah, Keith, going back to them tanks, if you can get someone to run you across, when they're ready I can let you know. In fact, I might know someone, but I'd do it for, if you're getting them for free, it might be worth just paying them for petrol. Me and Glenn know a guy what loves to drive. He also has the UK's biggest shrimp farm. We're been up to 11 people. Do you know you're only expected to see you? I've done it 4 times now, one I've must have had 4. Look at them. Do you know these crypts, what you can see in now? I got them from Glenn. Well, through Glenn. And none of them melted back, they all just transitioned. I've had no melt back from them. And I don't know what species it is because it come as cryptocorum mix. But I did a bit of digging and there's no such thing as a cryptocorum mix. It's like an unidentified crypt. Craig's a grafter, that's why his knees are done in. Richard. Shh. I'm in my speedos. right, Glenn. There's a few fish species I'd like to venture into. I wouldn't mind getting some snakeheads, but the subtropical, colder water, I just love snakeheads. When you go in Wharf, they've got a full snakeheads wall. Oh my god. Didn't know there was that many snakeheads, if I'm quite honest. But when you only keep small fish, you never think about the big fish, do you? Definitely not pedos. You nearly killed me, Kaz. Oh yeah, your millipede shell, that's what I'll sort it out. And I need to send you the shrimp. Sending shallots and millipedes. Another thing I keep as well, guys, millipedes. Told you I'm a bit of a... My house is like a zoo. Everywhere you go there's an animal. And that's not including my wife. It does look like Wednesday, but I've got that Keith. I know for a fact they've come as cryptocorin mix, and I've got Wednesday in the other tank, and it looks a little bit, well, it looks very similar, but the leaves are going very light. Whereas Wednesday, then you let your petri tend to go like a bronzy browny, reddy, greeny, if that makes sense. Tiger print. I'm a tiger. I'm a tiger. Yeah, and you know the mix I send out, Keith? I think they're unidentified grips. And that's what they came in as, but I did order a lot. I had 12 pots of grips. But they've all... There's that one, there's a little one down there. Little ones, I'm not sure. That's one that's the same as that one. Then there's another little one down there. Behind the dwarf grass stuff. I don't really know my plants, and as you can see I like my nubias. I just stuck it in an hole and it's attached. Is that really hard plant to grow Cessiflora? Yeah, right. You could grow that in Chernobyl. Swim, baby, swim. So here's a question to you all answer individually. What got you into aquatics? That's the one, Keith, it is a Walker. In fact, I've got the label. Yeah. But I didn't get labels because I paid 34p for a label. Greedy buggers. Oh, predatory fins, Kaz. I absolutely, Rodrigo and Veggie. I watch them religiously. I love predatory fins. I connected with him. I sent some messages. He actually replied. I said if you're ever free to do a visit on smaller fish, because I know Veggie, the Asian guy, likes his small tetras and stingrays. I'd love to get into stingrays. 34 years ago. Long time ago, that Paul. Seasoned pro, but we still learn every day, don't we? It's the best part about the hobby. Learning, always learning. And I love a good knowledge fest. I don't claim to know everything, but my brain is quite full of fishy facts. Shrimp's my speciality. Tell you all you need to know about shrimp. Can't believe how many have come back. Hey, let's see what we've got. Right, let's go back on the chat. Let's see where I've missed out some every day is a school day, 100%. Always been fascinated with ponds. Yeah, ponds and streams. We used to go, if you know what this is, ditch jumping. In Hull where we are, it's all low level, so there's a lot of ditches, little streams. The amount of times I fell in and went home covered in duckweed. But I always used to like catching the tadpoles. Again, Kaz, tadpoles. Right, where we at? Let's see. My dad and subsequent love of the natural world. Dirty tank, dirt. See, I don't like dirt. Although dirt is your friend. Just like you can see all this soil what's come up from underneath the sand. That'll be gone tomorrow. Just that little bit here. Just that. In fact, I might take them stones out. There's that fish. Come on out, fishy, fishy. There she is. Oh no, that's smudge spot corridorus, or violet smudge spot. I saw them in Wharf Aquatics and I thought, I've got to have 6 of them. Keith knows what I mean. When you go in Wharf, you are coming out not spending. And when you go in Wharf, look high and look low because there's tanks everywhere. Don't worry, Jeff, you eat there. If you need to get going and eat food, feel free, my man. If you have to buy 6 of a type, you get 1 free. It should be like that. Some fish are actually. Some fish actually are. I used to make ponds out of Arnold. I made my first pond out of industrial black bags. I sliced them open and I layered about 5 layers of black bag, covered it in soil, black bag again, and then some carpet and then black bag on top. It actually held water. The only water loss was through evaporation. And I had 6 goldfish, and we went messing about in the fields one day, and I caught some sticklebacks. And I wasn't to know. I put the sticklebacks in my pond with the goldfish. The next day, all my goldfish was gone. But the way I got into it, in 1994, my mum and dad bred green terrors and kept Oscars and discus, which was advanced for 1994. I can remember the roll tank. Can you remember the old tanks with the big steel raw iron stands with the twirly little bits on the corners and stuff like that? And then you got them tanks with the little metal frames around them. Newts, I love newts. I was looking for some newts. I've actually kept newts before. Yeah, God, this is your slate bottoms. Yeah, definitely. God, thanks for all dropping by, guys, anyways, and chatting. It's made my Friday more entertaining, because I'm usually walking around in circles in my fish room, because my fish room is my bedroom. Yeah, I sleep in here. So I spend probably 16-18 hours a day in here. My little heaven. My own little tropical world. You guys are the best. Definitely my therapy, 100%. Richard, 100% is my therapy, yes. I don't know what I'd do without my fish and shrimp and other animals. I've even started collecting houseplants. Trying to turn my room a bit more jungle feel to it, a bit more natural. And a lot of plants will absorb moisture because the humidity in here. If I put a dehumidifier in here, the heat water comes off the dehumidifier actually increases the warmth of the room, so I don't win. So, we invested in Big Bear Fair, and then I turned around the first day and all these decided I woke up and there was a lip on top of me. Thought I'd have been in an hurricane. Look, I don't get easy. Easy life. Easy life. I love the stuff, mate. I use this for my plants. I don't know if it's putting it down to this or what's in them, but I got this, a litre of each, and it's doing alright, but this stuff's really pointless. Really. I wouldn't even know how to sex a tree frog. But our American friends, I'm sure they know someone, because they're in fact. Right, good night, Glenn. Take care. Thank you for being about. Sleep tight. But no, the reason I'm trying more labs out is just to gain a little bit more confidence. Learn to speak again, because it's almost like I forgot. True story. And just sharing all what I've got with you guys. And also me sharing what you guys have got. I couldn't do liquid Keith. Good luck with that. But I know it's not good, it's just liquid carbon. CO2, but I don't want to use CO2. Because I can't, as much as I do the plant good, the cost is, if it was for life, I said you got a cylinder for life, I'd invest. I'd probably have CO2 on all my tanks, but oh yeah, it's an American frog, innit? I'll get them in the back gardens over there. Worth trying asking. That's it, I'll decide back. Couldn't even think of the word. Keith knows this stuff when it comes to all that, me. I just get told to put it in my tank and it'll work. But I'll be honest, I ain't used it for about 4 days. The plants don't look different. That's a word in our glutaldehyde. I'll do some looking tomorrow, Charlotte, and I'll see if I know someone, because I've got a couple of American reptile friends that I still keep in contact with. But I'm just not sure if they keep frogs, but that's not to say they can't sex. Loving the videos so much better than most of the crack is better. Sweet, man. Glutaraldehyde. It looks well enough spelled to me. Let's drop. For my corridoras, they get this food. Fish signs, which I believe is made by Swell, Peregrine. But yeah, the pleco, I say plecos, corridoras. It doesn't get to the bottom before the fish get it. Not this time it has. I also use this fish food. I like this fish food as well. It's a new one on the market. Excuse the mucky nails, I've just been doing soil. Aquacare, is it? Tropical granule. Really good for small rainbow fish, this one. and your little Tetras, guppies. If you use liquid carbon with valid denser and they're valid, it craps out big. Ah, I didn't know that. See what I mean? If you wouldn't have been here, I wouldn't have known that. And that, my friend, is what it's all about. I love facts. You can never know enough. It's just great, isn't it? I think for most people, the learning part's the most intriguing part of the hobby. It is for me. Because there's still so much I've got to learn. There's so much I've kept over the years. Some I've learnt off, some I haven't learnt off. Made a lot of mistakes, rectified a lot of wrongs, tested stuff. I mean, I'm testing now with a lot of the amount of different filtration I use, because I want to know for shrimp which shrimp which seems to give the best return, if that makes like most successful at the more shrimp, obviously. And do you know which tanks are winning? Just a basic double sponge filter. Not the UGF under gravel filters, basic double sponge. I never lose a shrimp in them tanks, ever. It's always the tanks that are out of place. I think it's a case of set the tank and forget. So if the tank's up high, I tend to not do maintenance as much on it because I can't access it as easy. And the tanks thrive. My Dragon Bloods, I've emptied the Dragon Blood tank out about 4 times, I think, and then I thought, oh, there's all these babies, look, no behold, there's tons of babies. I did the same with my Calcio Red, which are a Dragon Blood but red. Dragon Bloods are blue, red dragons are red. Should just call them a blue dragon. See if I can get the whole camera. That's a blue dragon. Dragon Blood. Definitely never stop learning, and if people say they do, I wouldn't trust a thing. That's so true, that, because there's nothing worse in this hobby than a know-it-all. I know it all. And they've probably read it on Google and they're like, oh yeah, that's a so-and-so, and it needs this water. Yeah, because you just read it on Google, because Google says, a Googler. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I use Google. I use it for hard facts, and then once I've read something, it sticks in my mind. No, I haven't got Orange Eye Dragon. Daniel hadn't, but man did survive, Kaz. I did have Orange Eye Dragon Bloods, yeah. I've spent a lot of money, £100 on a pair. £50 each I paid for them. I mean, I say that like it's not a lot, but £50 for a shrimp is a lot. My mixed tank. Hang on then, Keith, let me put some food in to get them all to come out. I shall do that for you, 1 second. What food shall I go for? Shall I give them some of this? Some Triple G, Shrimp Daddy, Shrimp Dog. I love these tins. This is a shrimp food. It's like this. Why I like this shrimp food, it usually comes in very long sticks, a lot longer than this, but it comes like that, and you can snap it to the size you want. But I shall drop some food in. Let the shrimp come. Let the shrimp come. I didn't want it on the corner. I'm not ignoring you guys, I'm just pre-feeding the shrimp so I can get some footage. Luckily enough they haven't been fed today. Although I only feed them once or twice a week now. Dependent on shrimp. If it's a tank with a lot in, we'll get 2 double pellets. and if it's not gone within 2 hours, I remove any uneaten food, and I'll throw it in another tank that's got plecos in, because plecos absolutely love it. No, they're all male. All male. You spotted that guard, well spotted. Can you tell me what made you say that? I know, but yeah, they're all male. You need to get some females. I don't think I could put so much in there, although it's triple filtered, that tank. I triple filter every tank because I'm just big on filtration. The shrimp thing, it basically is key, yeah. Whether or not we'll get the shrimp over is another matter. I tend to, if they've already been fed, don't bother. Just leave that there. Call me the shrimp thing. That shrimp you can see in front, that's a steel glow. That one you can see to the right, that's pure white line, what's turned orange. They're a tangerine tiger cross crystal black. That's a wild type tiger cross with crystal black. Yeah, this is the tank, Charlotte. Picky shrimp. They'll all come in a minute. They'll all be here in a minute. In fact, if I eye in the camera, oh look at that, sexy moss. There you go. Yeah, yours will be coming from here, Charlotte. Limp shrimp. I'll have some galaxies here from my boas. When they start breeding, so keep your eyes peeled. I don't want much for them. In fact, I probably won't want out for them. So galaxies are cheap. I'm getting to the age of limp shrimp. A limp shrimp. Every fish room must have a what? Every fish room must have a towel. Yeah, Keith, when I've got galaxies, I can serve you all soon. As long as you're already set up there. Little baby shrimp in the front there. You have to have a mixed tank because the fact no Caridina breed's true. You'll always get Maya grades and other so low grade stuff tends to need to go in another tank. Unless, technically speaking, for every one shrimp you have, you probably need 3 tanks for all what's to come off them shrimp. So say you've got 10 different shrimp, you need 30 tanks. The way Daniel does it, he's got 84 tanks. But he has colonies of the same shrimp repeated, but he has medium low grade tank, high grade tank, and then still high grade tank. But you've got to have a mixed tank because if you get like this crystal mixed in with a target, you get something interesting. That shrimp what you can see there, that reddy browny white one, down the black, that's a German tiger pinto. German tiger pinto. I thought they'd run through the food, but the food's there. But yeah, Charlotte, there's orange shrimp, pink shrimp, tiger shrimp, white shrimp. I can't tell you how many I'll send you. You just have to wait till you receive them on Tuesday. I suppose I could send a shrimp with the millipede really, because it's not cold, so I don't really need to use a polybox. Yeah, the lace out of Jeff, Caridina. Jeff, you've got to have Caridina. But then if you get arrow water, whatever, you use tap water again. The only reason I use tap water to mix my soft water. I do 50% tap, which is on a dechlorinate system, and then I fill the rest with RO, and then I bring the pH to a stability using the black water stuff. The minute I add that black water, I get eggs, especially if my curries. Looks like wonder stuff. No worries, mush. A mixed tank. That's where a lot of nutrients come from. I mean, in this tank, I could probably make another 5, 6, 7 lines of shrimp. I'm happy just to let them go cheap, breed and let go cheap. I don't even like charging for my mixed shrimp. There, that's exactly what I do, Jeff. My waste, what comes off my arrow system there, the waste goes out up through the window, and then it comes back in the room and goes back into here, and that's got all at the bottom. That's got coral to make the water harder. Yeah, that's what I do. So I reuse my waste. I also use the wastewater to water my plants and stuff like that. Wash windows. If anyone in the UK is willing to travel as well as me having them tanks going free, I've got a full working RO system that somebody can use. I don't need to. I'll give it away, obviously. Giving back to the hobby. That's what I like to do. It works, Jeff. I have spinal issues on my lower back and my lumbar region, so I had to take all the heavy lifting out. So no more buckets, because like I say, my wastewater buckets on wheels, and my waste goes whee. And as opposed to what I got from America, 26 English pounds to ship that coast to cost. Anyone else stop drinking straight tap water since getting arrow? Yeah, I don't drink tap water. If I want to drink water at night, I'll just get water out my arrow bucket. Story. I could post it to you, shall I? Be a big package though. I could post the arrow system to you, and then it's all set up ready. All you need to do is plug the waste into outside to go down the drain, and then your arrow into get a 20 pound bin like I've got 200 litre bin. Just put a stop tap on it, and away you go. If you can come up here, you're welcome to it. How do you see my fish room? You can see bits of it. If I can bloody zoom. Man, this phone. It starts. This is my identification wall for all the fish. I like to know tail patterns, what makes a fish this. I study it all. I have my tortoises of the wild. The tank's here, but it starts here on my landing. That's empty. It's my rainbow fish. Thereby Corridoris in there, snow white plicos in there, and a female Malawi. She's there, you can't see her. In here is babies from these rainbow fish in here. Down there's my tortoise asleep in bed. Rack number 1. water bins. That's all African shell dweller species. Excuse the letter from there, the light's actually gone. That's a double custom tank I got made. That's got Juliidichromous transcript. That's got Lamprologus ocellatus gold. I have apple crab in a tub in there because it got sent to me as the wrong crab. Shrimp tank. That's where I gather my pure arrow water for my spray bottles for my insects. So then if you're spraying water what's alright, you don't get land scale build up in your pot, your tubs. And then African tank. Right, let me get back on the chart. Yeah. Do you know what, Jeff? Do you know why I did the charts? I'm not very strong at reading, but visually, if I see something, I think it's my autistic brain. I absorb it and I remember it. I'm especially good with numbers. I kind of get like Rain Man in a way. Just love the way those jewelers are now. Yeah, me too. It's like the free float. They're like slow torpedoes. I did get the wrong crab, yeah. Craig, I have enough duckweed to feed the army. Oh, my nemesis. I've got rid of all my duckweed finally. I get the odd strip piece and I'm like, get out now. Yeah, corries are some of the best fish. They had some corries, I can't remember, they had a real high fin. There was almost Vulcan corries in Wharf Aquatics, and there was wild caught, and there was 120 pounds each. I was like, shall I? And I thought I could only buy 2. And I ain't never buying just 2 Corridorus. I will ever buy Corridorus unless it's in 6 or more. I am, you know me, Shrimp, I'm definitely a Wharf. I'm addicted. Wharf is the best shop. You recommended Wharf to us, and it's well worth it all travel. I mean, you had people, someone there on the day we was there. I drove all the way from Kent just to be there. Obviously, the guy bought a fish. I think it was £500. But you don't just get the fish; you walk away with a lot of knowledge. You've not got none, Jeff. God, if you was in the UK, mate, I'd set you up with a load. I'll just give all my old batch of them to a friend. I held back 44, and it's the family breeding for him. But I had to go to his house and help him do a few things to his Opistogrammus wasn't breeding. I said, you've got too much going on in the tank. And I changed some of his tanks up for him, and now he's got Opistogramma Pandori fry. It's easy if you know how. Think like the fish. The photos of Wood there about Wharf. Oh yeah, Richard, the scape. I never knew so many shades of sand existed till I went to Wharf Aquatics. I was like, I've been buying basic sharp sand all this time, and there's this and this. Couldn't even get some of them pieces of wood in the car, and we was driving a big Volvo estate. I need to isolate my Amazon frog bits all being around the floors. Yeah, don't have them mixed up like me. Because when they start getting mixed, you can't get them back. But if you take some out, you'll go alright. Oh, the cockatoides, the orange. I had Opistogrammus Agassiz Steel Blue. I had Opistogrammus Vieta Fire Red. I had Opistogramma Cockatoo. I had Opistogramma Double Red. But there was just all breeding constantly, not stopping, and I just couldn't keep up with it. So they went over to my friend and I swapped them for Pandagara. Box of Cheerios, eh? didn't get up till late today. I slept in because at the weekend, obviously, I was away sleeping in one of them caravans. Wasn't the comfiest. In the full weekend, I think I had about 3 hours sleep. So I've done that, but play catch up. So I'm wired on a night and asleep during the day. I'm like a vampire. But my fish never go hungry. Most definitely. Moscow blue guppies. I know someone what can get nice guppies, Kaz, so I'll drop you a message. I just thought I had some white Moscow and 24 karat gold. I sold all mine because, again, it was just overpopulating the tank. Angels love a guppy. Opistos non-stop reading. That's the thing with some fish. It's all well and good getting them, but just it's like me with my Neolampulevis Pushadi albino, and now I've got Neolampulevis Pushadi normal babies. But I reckon I've already pre-sold some to a shop, but I reckon I can hang them all on him for a good deal. Because sometimes it's not always about the money for me. Even if I can get 50 pence, which is 50 cents a fish, I'll sell them all day long if for certain fish. Obviously I wouldn't for certain corridors and stuff, but there's a lot more doors of opportunities. Sorry about that, guys. Little glitch on my Wi-Fi there. I have my son here when he's right at this moment. He's probably gaming like mad. You won't think an adult guppy would, but an angel can open its mouth quite wide for a small. But my favourite fish right now are my rainbows and my African tetras. But as God pointed out, I have all male. Would explain why there was breeding action going on, but no eggs. Internet's not being my friend today. Let's go back to the mixed shrimp tank. Right there you go, Cheryl, the tricky baby. There's all sorts of them shrimp. What's the camera quality like, guys? Because on my TV it's you couldn't even make what shrimp they are. What's it like if you're watching through a phone? It's got to be the quality of my TV. But to you guys, does that picture quality look okay? On my phone it looks okay, obviously, but what's it coming across? If anyone can be as nice as well. But No, all as UK people should organise a get together, a big aquatic meet. Oh, you got your first porridge out pebble. Do you know the thing with purple shrimp cars? Don't you wish you could see get the purple what you see across onto like pictures? Purple shrimp run round. Yorkshire Fish Co-op. Yeah. I do like me a bit of an aquarium co-op, Jeff. I've learnt a lot from off Corrie and Dean. But again, I make mistakes. Well, like his most recent fish roll, how he's downscaling. Yellow and Tetra spawn fish. That Busa philandra you can see right here. That one there. That's apple leaf blue. That one right there. That's a $70 plant. Just that little thing. This one here, the long leaf one. That's a £60 one. $60, whichever. And as you can tell in my shrimp tanks, I love having a bit of cholla wood. I'm setting more shrimp tanks up because I've got some snowflakes coming. Red snowflakes. Apple leaf blur, that's it. Blur. I have all sorts of little, I attached them to these little terracotta thingamajigs. Some nice shrimp in this mix. Pure black line, pure red line. Yorkshire Aquarium Society, or IAS. Yeah guys, what does the picture quality come across like? It's just, do you know what it is, Keith? I did it because if I need to reset that tank hole, rather than take a plant out on some, pop it out and put it and leave it in the bucket. If you're doing tanks for profit, you've got to think like a breeder. You don't want full, big extravagant tanks fully plunged because you just make out work for yourself. So it must be my TV, Jeff, the picture quality is coming across on. So that means to me I need to get a new 4K TV. Because this phone's 4K. Cell phone in America. Look at these beauties. Just look at that orange one there. That's only going to get more blue. And where you can see the black on its cheek, that will get more black. And the white coat down its back, where it's black on the bottom, that'll drop down. And that one next to it, that's an orange. That's a black based orange boa. Again, apple snails and ramsons. These shrimp are my mixed shrimp again, but these are all orange-eyed shrimp. If you look, they have orange eyes. Here, Kaz, do you recognise that shrimp there? That shrimp there, that red one, that orange-eyed red calcio, that came from Kaz. Red devil there, look. Yeah, orange-eyed shrimp are bland. That's why it's easier to catch shrimp when you're a shrimp keeper. When you're selling shrimp and you're selling some orange eyes, it's always easier to catch the orange-eyed shrimp in the net than it is normal. I found them easier. One of them's berry cat, and I don't know what berry she's buried with, so it'll be interesting to see what comes out. Most of my plants are still in the tide, so I can pull them straight here in pots. Makes sense. Tiger shrimp, Kate, are very underrated. most wild type. I mean, if you take a look at this poster, all them shrimp there are all wild type. Look at some of them. These are. I mean, look at that. How nice does that look? These are some of the wild forms. So really, a lot of the shrimps you see today started from these. I mean, look at that one, a raccoon tiger, and they can adapt to it. Raccoon tigers would be a candidate for you to keep in your top water. Raccoon tigers would thrive in your top water, and they sell very well. They're always a popular shrimp because they're stripy. People love stripy shrimps. Absolutely love stripy shrimps. It's just, I think calcio breed very easily. But it's bizarre because when I first got into shrimp, I had black calcio and red calcio, and they just wouldn't breed. But it turned out the breeder at the time I bought from, I'm not going to name names, sold me all males. And it was his little secret what he was doing to everybody. So when I buy shrimp now, I don't demand, but I request, can I have some females in the mix? And I like more, weirdly enough, I like more males to females, because I think there's more chance of a female getting buried if there's more males. And I could keep this some stunning patterns on them. I wish I could see it better on my TV, which means I need to get a decent one. Don't mind being able to link of it all together. I've got a second camera. But how can you not like mixed shrimp? Tiger shrimp is stunning. This one here is looks like one of them as bred with a crystal red, and you've got like a darker red tiger with a little bit of patterning on its back. My tripod skills I need to go to college to learn tripods. Let me read you this. I reckon say this is where fishpert pattern comes. Yeah, this is where the fishpert pattern comes from. This is correct. That is very correct. Very good guess. You can see why and where it comes from and what influences it. Tiger genetics are probably in, non-tiger genetics are probably in now 90% of Caryidina. But now there's a new subspecies of Caryidina called Paracaryidina, which they found in Madagascar and the Maldives. Look very similar to Caryidina, but are actually a little bit bigger. Almost like a King Kong. You've not been able to sell more? That surprises me. We need to. I thought we would. I thought we would have sold really well. But you've got money, eBay, haven't you? Look at that tiger there. That's what you want, that red and white one. So much still to do with Caryidina shrimp. But in the UK, the shrimp hobby in the aquatics is very minimal. You look at that blue. Look at the blue on that blue. Look at that. It's almost metallic gunmetal. It's got like a gold tint on its head. If anybody can see that. Tiger Pinto, stealing the show. rubbish galaxy at the back. Anyone what doesn't have shrimp, look at them stealing the food. Look at that tiger there. That's come from that. Crystal. Yeah, this tank, there's a bit of everything. There's probably shrimp in there I couldn't even ID. Oh, Robert, read about those ones, very interesting. Really? Watch the fish when I drop one of these weight tabs in, and I don't mean the weight tabs used to get in the 1990s. It's like shrimp crack. Shrimp crack from the shrimp pin. I'll show you what it looks like. It'll look like that. Drop it right in. Watch it go down. And these are full of minerals. So rather than feeding it mineral plate cuttlebone or giving it a mineral strong food, these are pure mineral. And they don't adjust the TDS or anything that affect the water parameters either, because I tested it. Who do we have with us still? Show yourselves, let's have a look. Yeah, take care, Rich. Cheers for joining in, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. You take care, my man. There's a lot of babies in this tank. A lot of babies. Be interested in 4 months' time what they'll look like. Do you keep any shrimp, Craig? Or are you just like a medium to big fish kind of guy? I noticed you're big into your African cichlids, your Malawi. Oh, so you keep shrimp. Do you keep carradina on the ears? If you say carradina, I'll kiss your ass. Good man, good man. So you know the addiction's real. Once you get one tank, you need many. Because there's many flavours of shrimp. Not like fish. It's like they're like Pokemon cards. You've got to have one, you've got to have them all and collect them. I mean, at my prime, I had 27 shrimp tanks set up. And I just was like, why? Why not focus on one? I want to make a badass shrimp. Put some juice in. There we go. Oh, I hate Malaysian trumpets. I had over 30 cans the kid killed. Something similar happened to me, Craig. Our dog, a Yorkie Terrier, little shit at his ankle biter, horrible little thing. But I love him. Anyways, he had been fleed at from the vets, but they'd put drops on and not give him the tablet form. The dog come back, I stroked the dog, and I can't have had much on me. Anyways, I must have touched the shrimp net, and I was selecting some shrimp, and then shrimp all started turning over, and all my tanks died. Lesson learned. Be very careful with dog flea treatment and carradina. And smelling candles, things like this, things like these. Plug-in air fresheners, got to be very careful because they're very, very, very sensitive. That dare set you back here, I can imagine. Yes, Grant, that Shelby had the same with meds on it. Your dog's massive, Craig. It's more of an horse than a dog. It's a pure beast. It's one of them dogs, if you say, come on, get up on my lap. Once it's up on your lap, you're dead. But Charlotte, if you're still around, you can pick your shrimp out of here. And same goes for Kaz, I will be posting your Dragon Bloods on Monday. I wish we was able to transship, you know, from the UK to the US somehow. Someday maybe it'll be cut in half down to like 2 days, and then we can share our fish. But there's too many laws. I mean, you know, Craig, Australia has it the worst. You can't get out in or out there. That's why your prices are bumped up. That dog is eating them. As I said, Keith, if you're willing to travel down the M62, mate, to the other end, from Liverpool to Hull, I've got 2 900 bar 300 bar 300 low boys I'll have ready. We're a team, yes man. Every man and his dog. Man's best friend and woman's. They're not dogs, they're family. I get shrimpers from me all the time, Thailand, over the place. Yeah, I can, but here, Jeff, there's a lot of, since Brexit, it was very easy post-Brexit. Since Brexit's happened, they've created about 7 different taxes, just for your stuff arriving at customs. Now plants have to have plant passports, and not only you have to have some other tests done, and it's crazy. Which I understand, because of things ruining other biodiversities and stuff like that, but at the same time it limits us who would love to get some American stock in, or vice versa, some UK stock in America. Because I'd love to order fish from predatory fins. I'd love to visit the place. Or you can oh no, you can't have the CPs, the orange. Actually, Kaz, I know someone that has some in Ireland. I can get them, but I wouldn't break the... Look at the colour of that blue shrimp, it's almost metallic. Can any of you guys see? Am I just seeing things? This blue shrimp almost looks like gold on the top. This is a deep blue bolt, not a blue bolt, this is a deep blue bolt. And what comes from deep blue bolts? Crazy blues, ocean blues. I know, Craig, and it's in the mixed tank. Do you have a mixed tank? I'm sure every Caribbean keeper has a mixed tank. Or an experiment tank. Come on then, Charlotte, pick your shrimp. You've got to have Mr. Blue. Not Lamar. It's a beautiful blue. Predatory things, Rodriguez, the man. Fairjai. Chicken nugget man. Fairjai eats more chicken nuggets than McDonald's produces. But their content's amazing. Skittles tanks, yeah. I think everybody is really, because everybody wants all the colours of the rainbow. This to me is a Skittles tank with a bit more of a twist. I've got me a Caridina, aka cherry shrimp. But I don't focus on my cherry shrimp. My cherry shrimp are in the tanks just to serve the purpose of cleaning off what's not eaten, basically. Clean up crew. Do you know, I never thought I'd get all you guys on. When you go live, Craig, I'll be watching it with a big fat one by my side. Wink wink. These are a favourite of mine. Is that what you want then, Charlotte? The tigery type red and white, black and white ones? Like Craig says, they're bees, Taiwan bees. Bee shrimp. There's a hack where you can ship via Dublin. I know there is, because I've done it twice. Keith, I've done it twice. Angling has. There's loopholes all over since Brexit. Brexit ruined everything. In a way. But then I voted out, so I might say. But I was led on false pretences like a lot of people was. Shrimp stuff just become really hard to get in the UK. From only across the water in Holland, Germany. Man, it's only 400 miles away. Hello, Elfish, hello. So, Elfish is David. Because I'm going to start having to remember names. Oh, 12 people. One grog. Do you know what, guys? This has been a wonderful little chat. And some hours for me to add to my viewing, what do you call it? Analytics. Anything else anybody would like to see? Germany still has some sick shrimp. I can still get, guys. I can get shrimp through Daniel from Germany, but they have to go via Poland and then a truck. But that being said, that deep blue bottle you can see on the thing, that come from Poland. Some of my shrimp come from Poland. Daniel introduced me to a guy who has connections. Oh, your millipedes, I won't forget them. I really need to pull my finger out and strip them terrariums. Ah, Craig, that's a... This is what I mean. Who was there? I can imagine shrimp was relatively new as well, so who was there to say flat spray would affect the shrimp? You want to see them? Good luck trying to see them buried in soil. 20k, it's a lot of money. A lot of money. But yeah, at that time, when the first was introduced into Australia, I can imagine the prices was running crazy. I've been through it though, I've lost a lot and started again. That is a bad day. But yeah, Charlotte, I'll probably do it so I can ship the shrimp and the millipedes in the same box. I'll obviously insulate it. Don't think it'll need a heat pack, although I do have heat packs, but I don't like using heat packs for shrimp, too dangerous. Yeah, I mean, they're never meant to do it, but I bet it felt so bad. Bless him. But it happens, again, for any of you what don't have Caridina, be very careful with sprays and treatments for, you've just got to be so careful, because shrimp really are sensitive souls. Caridina really are sensitive souls. Yeah, great man, that's a lot. It's a lot of money that. I didn't have quite that much spent, but I had a good amount. I had a good, at the time I had about 2,000 English pounds worth of shrimp, and I've just paid somebody £665 and they all died. I watched them die. I even tried doing the old 100% water change and adding some active carbon. Didn't work. Kenley. I know Kenley. I know who Kenley is. That's because I'm into shrimp, obviously. All my shrimp come from Kenley. Top breeder. Top breeder, knows his stuff. Certainly knows his genetics. A man what knows his shrimp genetics off by heart. Drinkers, it's an horrible feeling. It makes you want to give up the hobby, but then the angel on your right shoulder tells you don't. The devil on the left shoulder is saying you shit. Oops, excuse my French, I shouldn't swear on that. That it's not for you, shrimp keeping, and then you question yourself and you're like, you sit back and you stew on it, and you're like, yeah, nah. Not only was you devastated, but I can imagine Ken. He's got some nice shrimp, Ken, like. I've seen some stuff with Kenley in it, I think. Yeah, yeah. you got them for free? You must be well known in Australia then, Craig, lad. I've seen how many views you get on your streams. It's like, wow, man. People really want to watch you do maintenance, don't they? One of them being me. I'll learn a few tricks off you. Charlotte, you should watch Craig's live. Charlotte, you're up because Craig's in Australia. So the time difference, but obviously there's been night owls. I just love Craig. Proper Aussie stuff. Good eye, mate. Fucking love it. Yeah, it's taken years to get there. You see, I've been keeping for years, but I'm very, very, very late to the YouTube. Very late to the YouTube. And Charlotte, you wait till he sees dog. Should say his horse. Horse dog. It's fucking huge. I used to talk to myself. Yeah, I can. Not wrong with that. Not wrong with that. Because if I'm quite honest with you, I stay in my fish room and I talk to no one, so I kind of hear that. And I'm like thinking, well, would people want to watch me do maintenance? Because my maintenance is really easy because of the system I've set up. But I love watching maintenance because for me, watching someone do tank maintenance is no truer format of video. It is what it is. You can't do anything on a whim or add anything. You're doing these water changes this way, you're emptying the water that way. This is your method. Cheers, Keith. Crazy Aussie. Yeah. All Aussies are crazy, but in a good way. That's probably the British genes in them. From all them years ago. Well, you did. Yeah, because Craig, people want to see that. And you haven't exactly got a small fish room. It's massive. It's huge. Yeah, for those of you who haven't subscribed to Craig's Catfish, because he's got some nice setups. And I'd like to know how he keeps his water so crystal clear. It's either the glass, what's in them tanks, or good filtration. I'll give it 10 more minutes and then I'll get going myself, guys. I've done 2 hours. And I meant to come on for 30 minutes. Don't we all though, Craig? I can. That's your short temper. Well, I've got a short temper. But I'm on medication for mine. Oh. Ever since I hit 40 and onwards, every year I seem to be on more medication each year. I'm like a maraca. When I take all my tablets and I walk, I shake like a maraca. Share away, guys. Keith, share yours away. So what's it for? Promote away, guys. Promote your channels away. I know there's only 11 people on, but them 11 people will tell somebody else about a good channel and win-win. I would never say no. It keeps them off to let the dogs out. Check my chickens are all catch you soon. Take care, Kaz. As I say, Kaz, I'll get your shrimp posted Monday, and Monday afternoon I'll send you the tracking to track your shrimp is. Good night and God bless. Okay, Jeff, you take care, mate. Thanks for joining us. It's been a pleasure. You're listening. That's what I do. I have Greg sometimes on in the background listening, and all there is his cheeky laugh. Craig's cheeky laugh. Thanks, I fuck. I fuck. I knew what you meant. It tickled me, that did. I give a fuck about fish. Yes, lad. But yeah, everyone must have shrimp. Shrimp are great. I wish there was introduced into the UK a lot longer ago, but there was even more information, because there's a lot of conflicting information out there. A lot. You've got the Asian style of keeping it, you've got the mainland Europe style of keeping it. Everybody does it different, but it works. But one thing you don't do is spray near tanks, unfortunately. I'd watch that too. I'd give that up. Right guys, I'm going to call it an evening and probably go watch Craigie Boy when he comes live till the daft hours of the morning. So I shall bid you all a good evening, and cheers for tuning in and watching and getting in on the conversation. I shall speak to you all and see you all soon. Bye guys. Good night. Good night, Craig. See you later. El fish tech. Night, Charlotte.